December 6th, 1991. The I Can't Believe It's Yogurt shop on Anderson Lane, Austin, Texas. 4 girls, Amy Ayers, Jennifer Harbison, Sarah Harbison, Eliza Thomas. Say their names because for too long, this case became more about suspects than victims. They were found inside the shop after a fire broke out. The building had been set ablaze, deliberately, and the fire didn't just kill them, it destroyed evidence. It contaminated the scene. It made solving this crime feel almost impossible. Almost. This became the case that haunted Austin, the case that defined what a cold case actually feels like. Not just unsolved, but festering. Years later, investigators zeroed in on teenage suspects. Confessions were made, then recanted. Convictions happened, then collapsed on appeal. 4 men, Michael Scott, Robert Springsteen, Maurice Pierce, Forrest Wellborn, lived under the shadow of this case for most of their adult lives. Think about that. You're a teenager, then suddenly you're attached to one of the most notorious murder cases in your state's history. Years of your life gone. And the evidence against them? Courts and judges would eventually say, not enough. But not enough isn't the same as exonerated. That part came later. So what actually changed? One word: technology. Investigators went back to what the fire couldn't completely destroy, a .380 shell casing recovered from the scene, sitting in evidence for decades, was finally testable with modern ballistic tools. Markings on a casing that might have meant nothing in 1991 could now be compared across massive databases. And then there's DNA, biological material from the scene, material that survived, was run through newer, more sensitive testing methods that simply didn't exist when this crime happened. The result? A name nobody had seriously looked at before: Robert Eugene Brashers. In September 2025, Austin police called it a significant breakthrough. Brashers had a violent criminal history. He was linked to crimes in multiple states. And, according to investigators, forensic evidence placed him at the center of what happened in that yogurt shop. There's just one problem. Robert Eugene Brashers died in 1999. There will be no trial, no conviction, no courtroom moment. The man investigators now believe did this has been dead for 26 years. That's the brutal reality of a cold case. Sometimes the answer arrives too late for justice and just in time for closure. But here's where the story splits in two. Because while investigators were building their case against a dead man, a Travis County judge was doing something else entirely. In February 2026, the court formally exonerated all 4 men: Scott, Springsteen, Pierce, and Wellborn. And I want to be clear about what exoneration means, because it's not a technicality. It's not "we couldn't prove it." Exoneration is a court stating innocence. It's the system admitting that the weight of suspicion placed on these men was wrong. That moment matters, even if it comes decades too late. So here's what we're left with: a 34-year-old murder case finally pointing to a suspect because a shell casing and a DNA sample outlasted a fire, outlasted time, and outlasted everyone's patience. 4 men cleared in court, and 1 man, dead for 26 years, now named as the person responsible. 2 truths, 1 case, no tidy ending. But the question that should keep you up at night is this: how many other cases are sitting in an evidence locker right now, waiting for technology that doesn't exist yet? How many shell casings? How many DNA samples? How many fires that didn't quite burn everything? The yogurt shop case didn't get solved because someone worked harder. It got solved because the tools finally caught up. If you want more stories like this, cases where forensics rewrote history, subscribe. The next one is even wilder.